Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a Wind Waker Randomizer Miniblins Season 2 tournament race. This is the Group Jalhalla winners bracket, round 2 between Magnusly and CubeDavid. Tracking today, we've got Tweety and Joshua FE8, and on commentary, we have Linamphy and Snacks. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Wow. Thank you, Golden, for the introduction. And welcome everyone to the Group Jalhalla Round 2, aka semi-finals, because we only have 8 people in this bracket. This is a race between CubeDavid and Magnus. I was very excited to see this match because, you know, it's...
Me too. Both these two are they're pretty solid players, so I'm excited to see what they have potentially cooking up.
Beloved community members.
Oh yeah.
Both Europeans. Living
Instantly they would like a ton of points for you just for that.
Living relatively close to me, though still a bit far away. Yeah, and I guess we'll be heading in 2 seconds. Yep, there we go. All right.
All right.
Let's see what we have here. Starting at PPR. let's say path, Earth Temple to Calademos. Ooh, David is going through them really fast. Western Ferry to Jalhalla. Okay.
Outset Ferry.
Wasn't it Outset Ferry hint?
There's an Outset Ferry has a shard hint.
Okay. That was a Forbidden Woods dead hint, right? Yeah, okay, it's crazy. Stealth was mini was. That's a great for a shard. Okay, so we won't have to gamble it.
Kill all Folkmasters, nice.
Yep. Alright. Immediately heading off to Mother and Child. The usual opener. I don't think there's a single runner, or at least in the higher brackets, that don't open with this. But
yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things that, like, yeah, it's a little slow, but it's just such an easy way to get Western Ferry, especially with it being path hinted.
Mm-hmm. And it's not. I wouldn't even say it's that slow. Like if you compare it to actually like sailing to Western Ferry.
True.
I mean, that takes a while. Have you ever tried it?
Oh, I played in the S3 days. We don't need to. Western Swim was not a thing back then.
Back when we used the Mother and Child chest to swim to Helmrock King.
Back in my day, yeah.
Used to be a solid strat though.
Oh yeah, that was the meta strat for like all of S3, but
Mm-hmm.
clean flip for David.
Yep. Magnus took a little longer to get that storage with charging the swim as well, and indeed there is a flashing lights warning for this little bit here because we'll be doing a super swim. Don't worry, this might be the only time we'll see it. I am not sure if these runners regularly do their swims, but that's
yeah,
pretty fun.
I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, but okay. Bait bag on our Western here.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, getting a ferry right here. I guess that makes sense. I was wondering why David wasn't getting his ferry on Mother and Child. And it seems like we got a shard from Mother and Child here.
Yeah, looks like it. So, not a bad start here.
Yeah, that bait bag can be used for, I guess, DRC. I mean DRI, break the boulder.
Yeah, that's most likely what we're looking at here. I guess maybe BPR as well, but
maybe. I doubt it, but
I mean, even if it is taking our way in, we're not going to use it.
mm-hmm. Interesting jump into Windfall from David. I don't think his wind is north anymore now.
It might be northeast.
Yeah. So if he really wanted to activate the windmill, and he would lose a little time there, though. That is not in our settings pool today, so.
No. Most likely we'll be there for Season 7, but for Miniblins...
We were talking about like excluding certain checks from certain settings categories. If you'd ask me, I would really remove Todd. Nothing against Todd, but he's basically just a 30-second cutscene in the middle of Windfall.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Todd defender here, so
sometimes I even think about just leaving Todd and hoping he's nothing. Like you would say
like
30 seconds from it.
The issue is that I'm like, if I abandon him, then he's gonna be something, and then I'm gonna feel terrible, and I talk myself out of it.
Yep, it can also be a raise ender, and it's also a Sphere Zero check, so, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Which one is Yale suggesting? I forget it.
Which one? What?
I'm just seeing Sledgen in chat talking about
Oh,
Yale's.
I am not sure. I could look it up, but
I could, but I'm
we're also
lazy.
kind of commentating a race here.
I'm lazy, yeah.
Alright. I think I saw a spiky chest on House of Well.
I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see here in about 5 seconds. Okay, David's going for it. It's spiky. Another tingle statue.
Already up to 4. That's insane.
Yeah. Inkle looking like he might be required this seed.
Mm-hmm. Usually when the statues are low sphered, I think it's a bias, but I feel like Inkle has useful items when he's low sphered.
That tends to be true, just from like my experience, but we're gonna say that and then he's gonna be nothing, but
straight into Northern Ferry. I feel like Magnus is catching up slowly here. But
yeah. David's Windfall wasn't he had a couple like minor time losses, albeit we're talking like maybe a whole second, but
yeah. You know, good movement matters though.
Especially in Miniblins settings where these seeds are only maybe a little bit over an hour.
Absolutely. The settings are actually like so short. I feel like sometimes it's just kind of a gamble to go for certain things, but
pretty much.
Like, you're so short, like regular checks become kind of like a gamble.
Yeah, I know. Like we're talking about Tot, and we're like, that's 30 seconds. That's a long time in these seeds. And this seed didn't need him, so that would have been.
What did we just get here in Northern Ferry? Nice.
Oh,
shard.
Another shard.
Gotcha.
I knew it was something yellow, but I couldn't remember if it was a shard or our last statue.
Mm-hmm. That's a piece of heart. Then I wonder if Magnus is going to follow. I feel like Magnus is going to outside. I know Magnus. I knew it. I know this guy through and through.
He was. Sorry, wasn't he your teammate for the?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. When you guys kicked me and Sizz out.
Oh right, yeah. I think Magnus always went to outset at some point because I always did windfall, right? So, Magnus had to do other stuff and then probably went to outset at some point. So somewhere in Magnus's head, it's still his responsibility to clear outset, and that's still in his mind during the Miniblins races.
He knows his job.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hammer there in Mesa's house.
Mm-hmm. That's a salt hammer. We're having a spiky here though. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, we'll see here in a little bit. Oh, he did clip in. I wasn't 100% sure if he did, but is that close enough? Wow. I'm shocked that worked for Grandma.
Yeah, you can do it from pretty far away. I tend to do it like pretty close.
I do too. Heck, half the time I spend a couple frames and target her just to make sure.
Yeah, just targeting her, making sure that target actually locked on, and
right.
Okay, I think I can press the button. But yeah, it's pretty lenient.
Yeah.
David is having some trouble with this, to be honest, quite annoying storage spot.
Yeah, this is one of the more tricky spots in the game. Gets it after a few tries, but...
Ooh, that is a wooden chest. But this was a spiky chest up on the up on Cliff Flat.
Yep. I don't know if David ever actually checked what was inside.
I don't think so. So I
don't
hope he
notice-
does, so we can like know the sphere. But
well, too late for that now.
All right, Grandma. Right, that's a shard. All right. Early shards.
I like them. I think it's nice to kind of get them out of the way so that you know that's one less thing you have to worry about for go mode, but...
I don't like it because it's a random. Well, in my opinion, it's a randomizer flaw that the shards get placed at the same time. Well, all the shards get placed at the same time during the randomization process.
Right.
So sometimes they're like really early sphered, and then they'll almost be guaranteed to lead like to an important item, but just how things are. Doesn't really matter too much. Just sometimes, especially in like these shorter settings, it really can seem like they're placed early a lot of the time.
Looks like one of our spikies was our last statue, so...
Yeah, seems like it, because we're going straight to ankle.
I wonder if we're just gonna kind of get like a mirrored action here. If David will just go outset right after this. Western was bait bag.
That's so true. A red rupee! Wow.
That's definitely required. Yep.
That's even more rough, because you get the 250 rupees right after, right before you get the ankle item, so... Unlucky.
Not that rupees are very important in these settings, but...
That is true. Yeah, you only need, I think, 30?
Yeah. And even then, that's...
Magnus going for the left side strats here, that's interesting. Never seen him do that.
He's got some guts going for that.
Gonna get first try storage, that's actually gaining him a lot of time. Saving him a lot of time over David.
Looks like bottom chest was the statue. Not that it matters, considering it's nothing, but...
So I presume that Magnus is going for BPR. One, because, you know, why not? And two, because he marked it off as tracker, so...
So Note to Mom doesn't have... It's always 10 rupees to check Beto Mail, so... So yeah, like 50 rupees basically, but...
Isn't there another mill you have to pay for, other than Notes Mom? Like when it arrives?
Not in these settings, I don't think. I can't think of any other one that you'd have to pay for.
Isn't like, letter from Bido, don't you have to pay 10 rupees to receive it?
Yeah.
So you need 40 rupees. 10 to post Note to Mom, and like in case Earth Temple is in logic, you might need to get letter from Baito.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Okay.
Right, we got that hook shot. I'd almost forgotten.
See, I know David has that hook shot. We'll probably see him head to Diamond Step here.
Can I just point out how David equipped his hook shot before he saved? Saved and quit. and is now going to Diamond Step. That is something I've been trying to do, equipping my items before I save and quit.
I know, it's such a bad habit that it's a habit that I really should start getting into, but
Yeah. And of course, because Magnus has that hammer, he will go to Thorn.
so not a full mirror here, but
Did Magnus just do outside and then just leave immediately?
yeah, Magnus didn't go to Diamond Step at all, so this could be bad for him if there's something in here.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
how
it's
much
Diamond Step.
priority Magnus puts on it.
I'd say David is missing out on the Thorn Fairy here. Even though I don't know which items are where, but Thorn Fairy is hard to get back to.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, that's bad for David.
Yeah. Though I can't blame him. I think I would have been in the same situation. I'm not entirely sure, but
Yeah, that
there was a
I don't-
spiky over there.
I don't know exactly how I would have routed that, but I probably would have done closer to what David did.
Does that work, what David just tried?
We're gonna find out. I don't think it does. I think that's slightly too high.
Yeah?
I think you can go that way. Yeah.
Okay, nice. I was about to say, David is about to learn me something new here, but... Alright. Magnus grabbing those 20 rupees.
It's very important. New rupees.
Iron
Useless
bullet.
irons. So overall positive here for Magnus. I would definitely not take David's out of this. Just kind of depends how fast does he want to go to Thorn Fairy, which
Nah, it's over. Magic.
15, 17 minutes in, just call it.
It's so over. And I see David is manually swimming to Islet. This is something I get not doing the swim, because of course the swim is actually pretty tricky. Though
Yeah.
I believe it's probably even faster to just warp to Greatfish and then still to Island of Steel, because the sail from Diamond Step to here is so long.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't timed it, but I feel like someone said that before.
I think I forget who, but I think someone timed it and they said it's generally faster to warp to Greatfish and sail. Because yeah, like you said, that sail from Diamond Step to Islet it doesn't look that long, but then you actually start doing it and you're like, oh my god.
And now Magnus is manually going to Diamond Step. I guess it makes sense because he now has the hook shot.
Yeah, and looking at his tracker, like he doesn't have a ton of checks available to him.
Yeah, I would have done the same actually now that I look at his tracker.
He just has that like northeast corner there, so we'll probably see him head there after this because Iron Boots really aren't going to do anything.
What is David going to do now?
David's going to Thorn.
Oh, really? That is the right play here, knowing that Leaf is over there, but...
That is definitely a gutsy move. I'll give him that.
I guess I would have just gone to DRI, Dragon Roost Island, and... yeah, would have just done whatever I can do in that quadrant, but... yeah. This is the right play, knowing that Leaf is over there.
Thankfully with Godview we know this is the right play, but...
It's a long sill though, but you know, it's worth it.
Hey, when it has your Leaf and a seed where you're gonna really want that leaf, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Magnus will probably do the super swim though, knowing him.
Looks like he's setting up for it, so... Say mornings to everybody in chat. If you are photosensitive, we'll give you a go ahead and take a little break from Magnus' screen, and I'll give you a little heads up when he's...
It's just hyper focus on David's screen. That is a nice little command. I'm not sure how long it's been here, but...
I always forget that exists. I just say it verbally. I'm like, eh. I can't type on the commentary page anyway, so...
Yeah, same. I'm not logged in. Oh! Oh no, Magnus lost all his speed!
I don't think... He doesn't have enough
Reset.
speed.
It's
Yeah.
over. Reset. Reset, Magnus! Oh, he's just... Might not try again. He's got a sail.
The sail is even longer now. Ugh.
Or is he going to hookshot back up and try again? No, he's going to sail. Okay.
He's just gonna sail, okay.
Well.
Alright, so David's gonna head up, do his little DRI clear.
By the way, the swim is over.
Oh, yeah.
Right. DRI, we haven't seen this yet.
Not yet.
One of the later Sphere Zero checks in Miniblins.
Yeah, this is not the fastest check. It is required though, so.
Oh right, there is no boulder check. Never mind.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
It's so ingrained in my mind.
You can tell how much Miniblins we've both played when we're both like, yeah, so we got a couple checks here. Oh wait, actually no.
I've actually played a bunch, but it's just
I've played none, but
you should try, man. They're really fun.
maybe when it's time for S7, when I actually start playing again, maybe I'll play a couple of Miniblins just to.
It makes sense. That is a wooden chest, I thought, but
It looked. I don't see any spikes, but clearly we're both blind, apparently.
yeah. Well, you know, we're in restreamer view.
True. True. Okay.
Those are really nice.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice spot to get them right before you head down to Paw Print.
This is why I would have just went to DRI into a Crescent Moon into Paw Print instead of going to Thorn, because I would just hope to find the Power Mist or bombs on the way there, and if not, I'll just peek all the chests and then I'll know for what I have to return.
Why do they not open that chest? So, in these settings, we have a setting called chest texture matches content. So, if it's just kind of a brown chest with nothing on it, that means an item in there is not required. So therefore, there's really no point in opening it. If you see like kind of a red chest with some spikes on it, that's a required chest. So there will be something in there that we need. And then once we get into almost always. And then once we get into dungeons, there will be kind of like a blue and yellow chest. That means there will be either a small key or the big key for that dungeon. So it's just a nice little tool to help us save a little bit of time.
Yeah, it makes the seats a little bit more diverse, I would say. It's you don't have to do some things. Like, for example, a good example is Bomb Island. You can enter that cave, do the first little puzzle, and then you can peek the chest. If it's spiky, you can do the rest of the puzzle. If it's not, you can just leave the cave. And that keeps us from doing the honestly pretty long cave over there every seed.
Yes.
If you would have to do it every time, it would actually mean that the check is actually really risky, because you have to spend a lot of time there. But going there, seeing it's nothing, you can just leave. If it's something, you can do the rest of the puzzle, no problem. because you'll know you'll get something interesting from it. Of course, you can still... Oh, we find a mice sword here over here. But you can still find something like CubeDavid, for example, in these settings. Can be pretty, like, useless to get, because we can enter the cabana without the CubeDavid with a nifty little trick. But finding it is, of course, still convenient, but doing all of Bomb Island just for the CubeDavid, for example, can be kind of painful.
Okay.
I think we only found a master sword here, right? Or was I just not paying attention to?
I don't remember seeing anything else. I didn't get a great view of the grapple chest. Oh, we got a ghost
Oh
chest.
shit. Okay.
I also didn't get a great view of the grapple chest, so I have no idea if we need to come back.
I feel like that was spiky, but
I mean, oh, wow, we're bad commentators. every chest in here had something.
In my mind, there is an image of peeking the grapple check here, and it being spiky. But that could have also just been my it seems to be wooden. So it's probably just a memory from a past seed.
You know what? That's valid with how many seeds both of us have played.
We're getting our bow though, which means I wonder if probably David is immediately going for Cyclos here because it's one quadrant away.
Commentators and forgetting something they just saw a minute earlier. Name a more iconic duo. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That can't argue with that.
I'm very much known for that, I guess, or at least I tend to forget a lot, even for my own seeds.
Oh, I do that all the time. I'll be playing a seed for fun, and then I'll be like, "Wait, what did I just get?"
Yep.
Like 5 seconds after getting it.
Most of the time, when you don't remember what you get, it's probably something you don't need. So.
Right. Or not me losing 45 minutes in a TPR race last night because I thought a check was something else. Classic.
Classic, as you do. Alright, Cyclos. Give us something good. I feel like Cyclos is a pretty lengthy check. But so worth it.
Well, especially here, this is such a nice, convenient spot to go get him with that bow location. Because in these settings especially, Cyclos can be a little bit of a pain to route in.
Ooh, Ferroi's Pearl. Okay. Well, even though we don't need to enter the Tower of the Gods, it still gives us an item. Alright, and Magnus is also going for Cyclos, it seems. Solid play. Ooh. We're actually seeing an else had very play, though it has a shard, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like most insane play of all time, but don't know if I agree with the path here on this outside, but.
Yeah, I got what you mean. I feel like
you should go up and get the ferry and then save up down to this, but that's a very like minor nitpick thing.
I would have done the same there, yeah, but I get what Davis is trying to do.
Absolutely.
So that's the final shard that we need to go to Hyrule, and I think I would have done the same here, looking at the tracker, because
I mean, you could go. Yeah. The only thing I would maybe do is maybe go FW before Hyrule, but oh wait, FW's dead. Never mind.
Yeah, that is true. But you can't logically enter it yet, so.
True. Very true.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. Ah, David, no! Oh no.
I feel pain because I have done that so many times.
Yep. That's.
And then you take the walk of shame back.
Yeah. Well, there goes the tiny lead that David has. Well, at least, David still has a lead. Oh!
Although Magnus is...
Going for Bomb Island immediately, which,
That is certainly a play. I don't know if I agree with it, but... I guess, like you said earlier, it's not the longest check to do in these settings just because you can peek the chest, so it's not too bad, but...
but Magnus has a plan. Because we still have Ghost Ship.
I see what he's cooking, yeah. This is smart for Magnus, actually. I like this play. Especially with such few checks, having, or at least knowing what we know, there's not really a ton out there.
Yeah, actually, I think I would have still done the David thing here. Going for that shard and then immediately go into to Hyrule, then checking that, and then go to Bomb Island and do what Magnus is doing right now. Though this seems to be spiky, so it might work out great.
Okay, gets the generous grab.
Wallet. Well, that's great. Now you can check the Ferrari Sparrow and the Wallet Mill.
I think there's a mailbox here on... So this is actually a really smart path here for Magnus.
Ball.
Okay, looks like David's also gonna check Ghost Ship here.
Ooh. Wait, but David is going to Diamond Step. Okay.
I don't mind this play.
I'd say that sailing is not worth it, especially because the Ghost Ship spawns in the north. But
true.
I get what he's trying to do.
Routing wise, it would be better if he still had to do Diamond Step, but I can see what he's going for.
Maxil. And this is what I was talking about. You can do this little puzzle and then just enter the cave, use the telescope to see if it's spiky, and it is. So now you can do the rest.
You know you've been playing this game for too long when you don't even need the telescope.
Yeah, okay, fair. You probably play on emulator, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, me too, but it's
those emulator eyes just I don't I
still double check though. What if I miss
I still do that as well, because I don't, like you said, if I misperceive it and then lose a bunch of time because of it, I would feel pretty bad.
It was actually I played on console for the first time in FGL, and I both my races I mispeaked something, so
it looks completely different.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think so, but you have to relearn like everything when you go from one or the other.
Oh,
appropriately placed bombs at Bomb Island.
Yep. You can immediately get that bomb mill as well. Getting all the mill checks done with. And Hyrule's also spiky, so this might still turn out great for David.
Okay, so Magnus. Magnus does not have a grapple hook.
No. Don't do it, Magnus! No!
I hope he realizes before he like uses the chest and everything.
This is I think I've done it at least 3 times during a tournament race where I entered the cabana without a grapple.
Oh, I've lost. I've lost this. I've lost like multiple races because of doing this. Oh, he realized. Okay.
Okay.
We're fine.
I also just don't get why you would do it. Like, why go for Cabana so soon, though?
That's just one of those checks that I'm like, I don't rush it. Maybe I check it, but I don't really.
Especially with how hints work, right? The Cabana
Right.
could be a Forbidden Woods, meaning it's useless, so the entire island is useless.
Right.
Big fat path through Jalhalla.
Ooh.
Oh. Wait, is it? I honestly don't pay attention to path hints that much.
I don't
so you
either.
might know this better than I do.
I think BPR had something. I forget the whole chain at this point, but
No, it's Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. It is Western Ferry. So
Western Fair had Bait Bag. BPR had something.
but that makes sense because I think BPR had Hookshot. And Hookshot.
Oh yeah, Hookshot led to a. What did Diamond Step? Oh my god. I should have like wrote this down or something, but
It had Iron Boots. So
oh yeah, that's not it.
maybe it's. Is there another check you can use Hookshot for that Hookshot requires?
In these settings, I don't know.
Because I feel like I'm reading Magnus's hints because he has them written down on the screen. You guys can't see it, but we can. He has WFI to ET, which I'm not sure if that's Western. It could
Definitely.
be Winchell
I remember
Island.
it was definitely Western.
Is it Western? Okay. It was Western, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's like for like a swamp key or something. But I'm not sure which check. Oh, maybe the dungeon secrets.
Yeah. If there's no boomerang logically available for them.
Go to Mom. This is a tight Earth Temple entrance though for David. There is a path hint on this, but does
Yeah,
David
but
have
at
anything
this
else
point-
to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. He still doesn't have that to Mom.
We don't have deliver bag. That's the issue.
Yeah, but he has the Ice Ring check available.
Right.
Needle Rock as well. This is. I like how we're seeing some difference in routing for both runners.
Yeah, agreed.
Like I might be like sounding critical of certain routing decisions, but I absolutely don't think they're wrong by any means.
Yeah. There's no. Okay, so there's our key. So that's probably what our path is for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think either runner played the seed bad by any means. Obviously, we're still fairly, maybe like a little under halfway through the seed, so.
Yeah, this might go faster than we think at some point, though. Because Earth Temple's a pretty long dungeon, but also we have a dead dungeon.
Yeah. Especially with it being Forbidden Woods, with that being such a fast go mode.
Magnus, I'm disappointed.
Unfortunate.
I thought we were on the same page here, but So yeah, let's have a look at this Earth Temple here. I am wondering what David will find. That seems to be something important. Immediately dropping Manly to check that. I would at least drop her on the button first.
Well.
Oh, right. We don't have Mirror Shield.
Oh, yeah. Might... I mean, we could see David go for the quick peek of that chest, at least. If he needs it, that's kind of an unfortunate moment, but...
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we do need
So we're save warping.
something to continue.
Okay, I guess we're just doing a little quick peek and head out.
Oh no. But now Magnus is also going into the dungeon. Oh, but they
Yeah.
need to go to Needle Rock, I think.
I think that's pretty much all we have left, yeah.
We can do left side though, I think, right?
We
Yeah.
need a second key to do left side.
Oh, didn't David just skip a key?
We don't know if it's a small key or a big key, though.
Yeah. Hmm. This is weird. I'm gonna ask him something about that in the interview. David, why did you leave our temple? Two key chests unopened. Wasn't the first chest a spiky chest? Or did I miss... It wasn't a key. I think the dungeon secret was a... it was a key chest? Okay.
The dungeon
Right.
secret was a key for sure.
So then... yeah, we would have had enough small chests or small keys. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with this play from David, but...
Well, David is going to do some checks that we have seen already now. And they're not going to help him unless it's like Needle Rock. That might lead us somewhere. There is this this bomb island check. We haven't, or that David still has to do. What was on bomb island again? I think it was something useful, right?
It was... bombs.
Right. That is something useful. Yeah, okay, this is a key chest. So this is probably a big key then? No, this is probably a small key.
This is probably a small key. The one in the
Yeah.
Hammerlock area is probably the big key.
Likely.
Or maybe all three small keys are early. I don't know.
Who knows? That is a curtain.
I mean, technically, I could see the theory. If you just freeze the curtain.
I guess you could, yeah.
Alright, but we'll see if Magnus decides to... No, we're still keeping that chest. Okay.
Alright. I hope David will go for Needle Rock.
Me too.
Because, you know, it might be, what could we get to, Mirror Shield, right? That's
Mirror
the-
Shield. Yeah. Maybe delivery bag too. If Note's mom has some.
This is rough, though, having to enter this dungeon without a Mirror Shield.
Yeah, this is not the nicest Miniblins scene I've ever seen.
Though if it's on Needle Rock, I won't I won't call this a bad seed.
So, 1, we don't have grappling hook, so FW is not currently in logic. 2, it's also hinted foolish. So,
Yep. FW to be dead.
that would be disgusting, Maeve. And also not possible, yeah.
And this is... Ooh!
It's spiky.
Spikes! Okay.
Orcamail will be dead.
Oh.
Grapple.
Yeah, are we going to delete the key now? That's the question. I would do it.
I mean, technically we have enough bombs to kill ourselves, but...
Yeah, but it takes so long.
Yeah.
You save so much time by not doing it.
You just pray that it's not the big key, I guess, but...
Or you pray that it is the big key, because you can actually get in there with the big key skin.
True.
Just keep the first crit room chest up.
Yeah. I guess I mean, I guess the way I look at it is I only do one small key in this dungeon, so... But I'm also much more experienced than...
That is a pretty nifty trick to check that chest. It's one I usually do to peek the item if I don't have mirror shield.
Yeah. It's just such a nice, easy strat. And it's unfortunate if, like in this case, you know it's probably a key you just abandoned, but...
Mm-hmm. I think Magnus is able to do the small keys.
You need medley.
Oh yeah, he is forgetting medley. No! Go back!
No! I mean, technically you can do this without
It is true.
Without medley, but it's much more annoying to do without medley.
Oh yeah, you can voice.
Oh,
That's
right.
the thing.
Why do I always forget.
I don't blame you. It's not on the main build yet.
And also, I haven't played a Wind Waker seed in about like 2 months.
Ooh.
So there's light arrows on something.
I think that's bomb mill, but
no, we checked bomb mail already.
Yeah, but doesn't David just have another?
Because I think Hyrule has one of our bows, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe this is bomb mail.
Yeah,
that's the only mail it can be. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we had lights all along. Okay.
I mean, that doesn't.
Hmm.
That is spiky.
Juicy.
That is a horrendous spot for Mirror Shield.
Okay. That's almost vanilla.
I am.
Damn.
I am so sorry to these runners that that's where they decided to put Mirror Shield this seed.
When did you open that? Okay, we'll see. Yeah, David is getting the shorter end of the stick here.
For sure.
I'm not sure what's in Needle Rock, but...
I mean, it would have to be like... I don't even know what it could be to help David right now.
Oh, right. Okay, the mini-boss is dead, of course. It's been hinted dead.
Oh.
I'd almost forgotten.
Me too.
I need to pay more attention to my hints during my actual runs. And that is a wooden chest on Needle Rock.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for David. Hopefully he just decides to come back to ET soon. I don't think he has anything else available to him. Magnus
Oh, I like this.
grabbing storage here.
Yeah, he's going through the rest of the dungeon with storage.
Oh,
He has a small key,
right.
so he can go
No mini.
backwards.
Right, no mini boss for. Or no need to check mini boss.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's. I guess we don't know whether we deleted the small key or the big key earlier, so I'm not sure if it's must be one of those.
Right
checks.
now, I'm assuming it's big key, just from. I mean, we are missing it both, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure if we can rely on the floor master room
Right.
having the last small key. And welcome Cemetery 202. Excuse me, 2121. Welcome Raiders.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to a. How would I describe the scene? It's a little bit of a mess, but this is why we love Wind Waker.
It's I wouldn't say that's big. It's that big of a mess. It's a
not-
seed.
It's a seed. It's maybe not the most beginner-friendly seed, but
But yeah, welcome to everyone, I guess, who is tuning in. Even if you're not with the raid, maybe you're just tuning in. This is the Miniblins tournament, a beginners tournament for our community. We had qualifiers, and we placed all the different players into groups, matching their skill level. This is the almost best group. This is the second, the second best group, I'd say. Oh, and it seems Magnus is assuming that there is a small key here. But yeah, this is the semi-finals of this group, and it's a match between two beloved community members. So, welcome, welcome.
Magnus is doing the jump that I hate with a burning passion.
Mm-hmm. I think there's an easier way to do this, right? I do it differently, though. Oh, yeah, there's a second secret. That's true.
True.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Nice.
I did it a bit different, but this works.
Okay, so interestingly, David has not gone left side,
You're refusing to go that left side.
which I don't actually hate. Depends how comfortable you are with mirrorless ET.
I'm hearing you're a left side hater.
I wouldn't say I hate it. Now that the community's kind of in like a general agreement to just do it last.
I mean, I did it first during a qualifier, and that got me
True.
second place, so...
Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know, maybe it's biased, but...
Oh, I don't deny the fact
I feel like
that
it's a pretty solid option.
Oh, there's definitely bias in there. Don't get me wrong. Okay. So sword here on second secret.
Did we even check third crypt? Oh no, well, never mind. Magnus just going to do this, and then during his out of bounds leaving, he will check it. Keys are being a bit annoying.
What's new there?
So true.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, it's spiky.
Two hope Magnus will get storage again. Yeah.
I think he will. Considering he probably is assuming he doesn't have a boss key available to him.
Oh.
Unfortunate here. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Now we
I will
won't see
say-
what it is actually, but that's a little too bad.
I will say, CubeDavid's made a very good amount of progress catching up here. That's a cute little peek there, though.
Okay, he's voided. Makes sense.
Mhm.
Having a little trouble with the storage here.
Yeah, this is one of the more tricky spots.
I taught Magnus how to do chest drop storage. He knows he's doing it too late. He only has 50 tries left.
I think he'll get it. I would be surprised if somebody takes 60 attempts to do bomb drop.
But imagine though.
That would be such a tragedy.
God, it only took 13 tries.
Not bad, not bad. That was very unfortunate for David getting the redead spawn there.
Hmm. I would kill the keys here though. Don't have a second attempt. And you deleted that big key, so... Okay.
Alright, everyone take a deep breath, we're fine. Not even close.
So easy.
The strat is free. Okay, David's gonna play it safe and just use Medley.
Fair enough.
I don't know if David has big key or not, but
I don't think so. I think he never opened that chest.
I don't think so either, but
Right. Both runners entering Jalhalla, though Magnus is one ET left side ahead. So
but David does have more overworld done, so
only Neo Rock, I think.
Nidorak and High Roll,
That's true. Yeah, high rolls or something.
which is definitely not an insignificant amount of time, but
I'd say Magnus is a little ahead, but you know.
I would agree. But I'd say we're still pretty close.
Yeah. Let's keep it that ways, guy. That ways. That's way, guys. Those lights will help, yeah.
For sure.
Both runners using their soup optimally.
Yeah, this is like the one boss where I'm like, it's probably the only boss in the game that I'm like, thank God I have soup for this. Every other boss, it's kind of whatever, but Magnus, I think should be fine. Yep. So those lighters actually give David a ever so slight lead here in the Jalhalla race.
Yeah, actually. That actually saves a lot of time on Jalhalla, I think.
Oh yeah. No, using the lights is terrible.
Using the lights is great, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate using lights on Jalhalla.
Oh well,
It saves
using
me
the
so
like
much
using the
time,
mirror.
dang it.
I meant more like using the spotlight things, but
Oh, right. That makes sense.
I just can't speak English. It's fine.
You do better than I do. But yeah.
I have no excuse. I'm a native English speaker. You at least, at least for you, English is the second language.
I'm also not a great Dutch speaker, so
Hey, fair enough.
I mix the two languages all the time. Didn't you also speak Spanish, or am I confusing you with someone else here?
I mean, I took Spanish back in like school, but I haven't spoken Spanish consistently in quite a while.
But you didn't exchange a couple of words with DJ or something, or?
Oh no, I definitely have, but
Okay.
I use it at work sometimes.
Because
I'm not technically supposed to, but it's fine.
And I think David is going for left side here. Does David have storage? Yeah, he
David
does.
does, yes. Okay. So
Just trying to get up there.
true. Happy belated 1 hour.
So true.
Shoutouts to everybody for making this happen on like 5 minutes of heads up.
Yeah. Well, you know, I called it out 3 hours before we started, so
True.
it gave us some time. But it's still
It was
pretty
very
fast.
much, yeah.
I was going to jank restream this if it wouldn't have happened.
But now you don't even have to worry about it. Now you get a pro restream.
With the cool CSR stuff.
True.
It's actually pretty impressive what CSR set up.
Shoutouts to like Trez and everybody who set all this up, because I have no idea how they set up like 90% of this.
And I have an idea, but it's actually pretty impressive, I think.
It's no matter how you look at it, it was a crap ton of work. Lots of programming, yep.
Lots of with the code. Boomerang, nice. Gives us a fast Kelly Demos.
Well, I guess technically there's our part of our path to Calidemos as well in here.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. My guitar almost fell.
Oh no.
I don't even play guitar. It's just standing here. Kit was here, Kit caught, and he played like an amazing song on my guitar. I was like, bro, this is so cool. Oh my god. Well, Magnus saved himself from voiding, but he has storage though. That's interesting. Oh, that's why he's going so low. It's over.
Yeah.
No, but he's stuck now. Oh no, never mind. It's
oh, he broke the wall. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Like, oh no.
I was kind of glancing at David's screen. I wasn't really watching Magnus super closely.
What's Magnus doing though? He does know how to do the roll flip, right? Oh, but he still has to do some stuff here?
I thought he peaked both these chests already.
Yeah, but one of them is apparently spiky.
I guess. But then why are we doing... I don't know. That would be a good interview question for Magnus. Oh no, that's not spiky. Never mind. Oh, there's our boss key.
Okay. Wait, but why does he want to do it with Storage so bad.
Oh, I guess you could skip the fight, but
Ah,
is that worth it?
it lasts you more time by doing it this way
I
now.
feel like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this routing here by Magnus, but a little bit higher of a grab this time, so hopefully it should be okay. There we go.
Okay. And now it's winning. You're still killing the enemies. Okay, it's winning.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, you can just save warp, dude.
Alright, so we're missing one sword, right? That's all we really need?
So, I'm assuming our note to mom has our last sword, judging from how the scene has been playing out. If it's Cabana, that is... Magnus almost could have cooked earlier when he tried to go in there early.
Light arrows are in Hyrule. Those were the Fire and Ice arrows of David.
Okay, Magnus heading to FW, maybe? Or maybe we're just doing mail, I'm not sure.
That's still a thing, yeah. I almost forgot.
Yep.
Maybe Forbidden Woods has the last sword. Oh no. Never mind. Cool setup from Magnus. I do it a bit different. But this works.
Yeah, and this really isn't the most, like... You don't need the most precise setup to do.
Yeah. That's what I like about, well, Wind Waker, but I think also other speedruns. That you kind of can have your own setup for certain things.
It's one of the reasons why Command Melody Skip and Tachi is so cool to me. There's 100 different ways to do it, and all of them are totally fine.
Mm-hmm. Do you mean with the second statue, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess what used to be the second. Yeah.
Because
there is a faster setup, but
yeah,
it's, to me, the consistency matters more than oh, I can save a few frames or something.
I can barely get it consistent with the consistent setup, so.
Exactly. Same here. Okay.
Alright. Forbidden Woods going well.
Looks like David also might be doing a chest storage setup.
Wow. I see no one doing this, and now I see two runners doing this. Okay. Both having a bit of trouble getting the storage, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best spot to do it, but I've also never really tried to get storage there, but...
Mm-hmm. I always enter this room in Forbidden Woods. Without Phil, I forget every time that I need to pull a bomb to enter this room.
I know.
Skip a second. It always crosses my mind, and yet I never learn.
FW's hinted that, yeah.
That is true, yeah. Rushing the boss is the play. Solid cut.
Oh no. Calidemos with a little bit of a slap there. Okay.
Doing the jump attack.
Nice. Pretty clean fight for Magnus, all things considered.
Not the cleanest of cuts, but it works. I mean, you had a joy pendant. Wait, but they said Forbidden Woods was foolish.
It's a very happy foolish.
You clearly get a joy pendant you can use for the Miss Marie quest.
Exactly.
Right, and we will now see if this final sword is on the No to Mom quest.
Yeah. I can't, unless it's in Cabana, I can't really think of anywhere else it could be.
Yeah, it's either on Cabana or on this chest, or check. It's a piece of art.
What?
We're entering Cabana, boys!
But then where's our Cabana D?
Magnus has it though, so
Oh, I don't remember getting it, but
no.
for some reason I thought we didn't have it. Okay.
I literally don't know where he got it. ET mini boss had Cabana D? No, but ET mini boss was foolish, and Magnus didn't get it.
Oh, it was hinted on mini boss. I guess.
Huh?
Apparently.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I just didn't see him enter. I thought he left,
I thought he did too.
and I just.
I don't know. If it comes
Bro.
down to it, we can ask Magnus in an interview.
This is why I lose so many races. I just. Hints, man.
They're a blessing and a curse to this community. And really, they're only a curse to us, because we just don't pay attention.
Yep, I'm creating a thread right now on the Season 7
Delete hints.
proposals. Remove hints, they never added anything to racing.
All it did is confuse me more.
Next, please comment on it that you agree.
Did you actually make one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Still. Oh, right. So he probably doesn't have the Cabana Deed, even though it's marked. But he's just. Yeah, so he never did it. See?
Okay.
I'm not completely delusional. Or
I was gonna say, I don't remember seeing Magnus go into mini boss.
yeah, I remember him skipping it. Oh, he marked it on his own tracker. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I get that.
Oh, glad to know all of us were confused by that.
Yep. It wasn't just us being dumb here.
Okay.
Alright, losing all our money due to the rats.
G-Devil, you hush it.
So true.
That was a pretty juicy cut there from David. Fortunately, got hit out of it, so it didn't go perfectly, but...
Right, it is the last location.
Yep. So this does give Magnus a pretty decent advantage.
I think Magnus still needs to go to Needle Rock. Right?
Needle Rock didn't have anything, but
Yeah, but he still has it.
yeah. And I'm sure he's going to go there before he heads to high roll.
I wonder where I will go. I might just go to Needle Rock, but in this situation. Nope. Okay.
Nope. Magnus is just going to...
That is making me
That's a...
think Magnus should have this in the bag.
Yeah. I would say he's a pretty good amount ahead here, going into high roll.
Yeah. If he would go to Needle Rock here, he probably still.
I think he'd still be a little bit ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I guess no light arrows, so this fight isn't quite as fast, but...
True. Cabana has such a long check, though.
It is. I mean, thankfully it's... Well, it's the lower check, so it's probably going to be the second one David goes for.
Cabana used to be one of my favorite checks, and like it being pretty consistent for me to have an item, but ever since we had hints, I feel like it's less fun. Or less good. That's the word I was looking for.
I think the one thing it did get pretty heavily nerfed by hints too, just with... If you see Cabana Deeds in a hinted dead spot, then you're like, oh, I don't even need to worry about it.
Yep.
Oh no. There we go. Magnus gets the quick kill.
I was like, oh, I can probably look at race time to see whoever won right now, but there's no stream delay, so.
True.
I also wouldn't have done it if there was a stream delay, but the thought was popping into my head.
I mean, generally speaking, I would say, unless Magnus has an absolutely tragic high roll, he should have it.
Magnus is a god in Hyrule. I think. I've watched him doing high rolls many times. Because I tended to finish first. But I'd say he's pretty good at it, actually. No, lights were on Hyrule.
Yeah.
Magnus full cleared except for Needle Rock, and David is going to full clear all of the dungeon, falling down into that hole. That's rough.
Yeah, I mean...
It's the grave he's getting buried in.
Yeah.
By Magnus. And this is our final sword for David. Come on, David. Yep. You can do it. You can still do it.
I believe.
Never give up. All right. Magnus. Is he going for the door skip? He is. The gamer.
God gamer.
I like that trick so much. It saves next to no time, but it's so funny.
It's also just like, I don't know. I always look at it as kind of like a swag strat. It's not really, but there is actually like a miniature time save with it.
The guy just shot 3 light arrows at him, and Phantom Gunner was like, "No, I don't think so."
Joshy, that's a tragedy right there.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's is that considered a glitch?
I guess you technically go out of bounds, so yeah, it's technically a glitch. I know Clarion, she had one of her runs invalidated because she did her like grabbing the ledge in Godon's room. Because technically Link goes out of bounds when you do that, so technically she glitched.
Wow, okay. Damn. Be gone, Darknuts.
Yeah. Not not the most clean high roll so far for Magnus, but it still has a... It does the job, and he has a fairly solid advantage, so I wouldn't be too...
Oh, that was a great attempt, though.
I'm actually a little surprised that didn't hit. That looked really good.
Exactly.
Ooh, just a little low.
A choke? Is Magnus going to choke? Oh no. It's pretty close. Oh no, Magnus!
Magnus, no! You're disappointing your partner right now.
I am so disappointed. Come on now, Magnus.
Okay. Gets one spin cycle.
Okay, getting some extra magic. This was the plan, right? He just wanted some extra magic.
True.
There we go.
There you go. Now you got magic for phase 2. Are there other races after this one? I honestly don't know the schedule very well. I don't think so, but
I think so. There are well, not on CSR, I believe, no, but tomorrow, because of course it's a day off, we'll have 5 races.
Yep. And I will probably say this now: the odds of all of those getting restreamed are not spectacular, but
yep. But you can watch them. You can watch the runners.
Absolutely.
You can watch them at. Can someone type !schedule TWWR? I don't think that does anything. But if you go to ZeldaSpeedRuns /TWWR, you can find the schedule of runners. It exists!
You also just have to do schedule. You don't have to do.
Yeah, I just didn't know it would actually work for Wind Waker.
Oh, it's auto updated for every game, so
Great.
that's behind the scenes stuff that I wouldn't expect you to know. Anyway.
But yeah, there's 5 more runs tomorrow, and yeah, I recommend you watching that because it's cool. Pretty cool runners.
Cool. I gotta
pretty
admit.
cool Miniblins.
Nice shot from David.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, David actually closing the gap here a little by getting that fast PV1.
Yeah, I would still give the advantage to Magnus, unless by some reason he would die in Ganon. He should have it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, dying to Ganon's thing, not doing the rope climb stuff, not the mashing.
I almost wonder if nerves are starting to get to Magnus a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. It doesn't even save that much time, I think. I'm not even sure how much time.
I mean, it saves a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not nothing. People do it for a reason, but
right.
If you fall, it's not worth it at all.
If it falls, it loses you more time than it saves, but that is annoying for David.
Okay. I'm going to do a petition to ban it for SGL, because when you're in such a quiet room, you can hear people doing the rope climb, and you actually know when your opponent is kind of going to finish.
Yeah. It's not great. I mean, I wasn't there last year, but
it's
from what I've heard, some people were very critical of certain aspects of it, but
bonking against the barrier, which didn't activate the invincibility, and Magnus is now losing their soup.
Let's have one more charge of it. We'll see if... Looks like he's just going to go ahead and not use it.
You should have 2 charges, because his other bottle also had to have...
Oh, okay. Alright. But... unless some absolute tragedy happens, looks like Magnus should be taking the win.
It's not gonna work, Magnus.
That worked? Okay.
That's fucking bullshit! But GG's.
GG's, Magnus. Final time of whenever bot decides to update it. 125.42.
Wow. Whoa.
And we are now joined by Magnus. GG's, Magnus.
Hey, GG. Holy.
So, how did you enjoy it?
It was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect to win. I made so many mistakes.
I feel like I always saw you both have like as like an equal skill level, so I was pretty excited for this race.
Yeah, I saw Cube getting really good at the game, so yeah, I don't know. I felt like I made a lot of mistakes during the run, but apparently I had less mistakes.
I think you both, like I said, you both ran at like a pretty equal skill level. As you can see, David is not that far behind.
No, definitely not. He's 2 minutes? It's pretty good.
He definitely closed the gap a bit during PG1, because I think his PG1 was fucking solid. But yeah, pretty close race.
What?
Oh.
Okay, apparently David finished before he's even done on restream? Or is my stream just that far behind?
It could be delayed.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, but...
Oh, okay. GG's, David. Officially.
GG's. David will be joining us in chat, because David has a Discord thing going on. So, yeah. Welcome,
GG, David. How was that close?
Both of you guys essentially full cleared, and that seed logically was kind of a banger.
It was interesting, but I honestly didn't hate it that much. I've seen worse.
That's the thing with my seeds. They're okay, but there's like one little thing that makes it like bad, which is the mirror shield at ET left side probably.
I would say yeah for mirror shield.
But yeah, generally they tend to be okay.
Yeah, that hookshot path caught me so off guard because it's a new thing with the dungeon secrets. It's referred to the key behind one of the curtains, and I have never seen that before.
Yep, it's pretty weird, but yeah, that's what happened. Pretty useless ET path hint, if I would say, but
yeah, I have to agree. New and rare, definitely.
But yeah, I noticed. I like Snacks just said. You both pretty much full cleared. I think Magnus, you only skipped Needle Rock, and David actually full cleared, I believe.
Yeah, I skipped Needle Rock, gambled it because Hyrule is stonks in the Miniblins.
So true. David went way earlier for that. David had his Fire Knight arrows actually on that shack. So. That was interesting, and David also had light arrows for Jalhalla because of that.
Yeah, that would help for sure.
Mm-hmm. The thing I'm curious about is that David went into ET, doing his ET stuff, and then after doing right side, David just left, which raised some question marks to to the both of us, but I'm curious what happened there. And you, Magnus, actually did the ET in one go, I believe.
Yeah, I knew I could full clear Earth Temple, even if I didn't have Mirror Shield. Well, except for Jalhalla, I guess. So that was a little bit of a gamble, but I knew because the path hint was there. It ended up just being a key, sadly. So I had a good feeling that I would get would be able to full clear Earth Temple. So I am glad I made that decision. I know that I wanted to break into Cabana early on, but realized I didn't have hook shot or grapple. I mean,
yeah,
which wasn't great.
Yeah,
we were kind of screaming from the booth over here, like, please remember you don't have. Please remember you don't have it.
I would have found it kind of funny if you actually entered, because I think I've at least done that 3 times during a race, and you making the same.
It's always the worst feeling when you hit pause and then you're like, oh.
All right, I need
crap.
that item.
Luckily, I realized that before I stored the chest.
Yep. But yeah, anything other that's interesting that happened in that seat? I think your early game routing, both of you had a pretty similar early game routing. The up until the point where David went to Outset Ferry to get his last shard and grab that early ice arrow, fire and ice arrows, which is actually a pretty cool play if you ask me. And you went to Bomb Island for the ghost ship, which is also pretty smart because you pretty much only had to play the Song of Passing twice to get the ghost ship to spawn there.
Yeah, I thought might as well get that when going to Bomb Island. So I was actually thinking about going for the Great Ferry and then getting the ghost ship at Diamond Steps.
Mm-hmm.
But since I already was at Diamond Steps, I didn't really want to do that.
Yeah, that's fair. I think David ended up going to Diamond Step anyway. Which is also a play.
Yeah.
I guess David really wanted to go to Hyrule afterwards.
It makes sense though. That was definitely on my mind, the Hyrule.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember now. ET Basement. Do you know how to do the backflip into the roll clip?
Yeah.
I technically yes, but I'm so bad at it that I opt to get storage instead.
You were so bad at it that you decided to get storage and fall down.
I kind of failed it. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a bit of a whoopsie, but
yeah,
a lot of small mistakes, but
yeah, but you know, it's Miniblins, and you learn as you go. Let me update the bracket here. Magnusly wins. Putting you in the winner's bracket finals, Magnus. Up against Tweedy and Peace Pie. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I think it's a abbreviation of like a name, but
why is the bracket command not working?
I don't know.
And then David is going to lose his bracket round 2 up against Slagin or Inquisition. And we'll know that. Well, not after tomorrow, because that's not one of the 5 races happening. After Saturday. And Tweedy versus Psy is on Saturday also, so lots of races on Saturday, lots of races on Thursday, so if you have a free Thursday or Saturday, definitely check out those runners. Not all of them will be pre-streamed. Hopefully a few, but probably not all of them.
Yeah, I would say fairly safely. At least we'll probably try and get at least 2 or 3 of them tomorrow. Obviously, it'll depend on like volunteers and stuff, but
We'll see. Hoping for some restreams would be fun.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say about this awesome Lanamphy seed, or?
You know what? I'm gonna say something good. I appreciate the Dead Forbidden Woods.
Well, you're welcome.
How wholesome. But yeah, I think, unless you got anything else, Lanamphy, I think.
It wasn't interesting for sure. Well, thanks, David.
Dang. Calling him out.
But yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
Sounds like you all are about done. So GG's to our runners, Magnus and CubeDavid. Thank you to our 2 trackers, Tweety and Joshua FE8. And also to our commentators, Snacks and Lampy. We're going to raid over to Revan91, but I think there will be, I want to say there's a Zelda 1 tournament race here on ZSR later tonight, as well as a MMR race on ZSR 2. So come back later in about 3.5 hours or so. Otherwise, have a good rest of your Wednesday.